Well, hey, happy Wednesday. Chris here from Finland Mennonite Church, back with another session of Midweek Musings. Well, it's Wednesday, right? Some of us are excited because it's over the hump day, but maybe some of us are excited because it's the beginning of the NHL again, right? Hockey is back and it starts tonight, and we're in for a real treat because there's an amazing division rivalry that starts the season off between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. So it's sure to be a great game full of great hits, and I'm excited to watch it. I'm excited to root for the team that I hope wins. And maybe it's obvious who I'm rooting for tonight, right? Go Penguins! Go Sidney Crosby! Go Malkin! Take it to the Flyers! And maybe some of you are utterly confused right now because you see what I'm wearing, the shirt that I'm wearing, you see the hat that I'm wearing, and you go, how does this make any sense at all that Chris just said go Penguins? He's covered in Flyers gear, right? And it wouldn't make sense if I was truly rooting for the Penguins tonight because it doesn't match what I'm wearing, but that brings us to our truth from Sunday's sermon. Hopefully you remember it, that as followers of Jesus, we are called to be ambassadors of Jesus who do all things in the name of Jesus. Right? As followers of Jesus, we are called to be ambassadors of Jesus who do all things in the name of Jesus. See, sadly, we can operate much like I was originally demonstrating to be by wearing Flyers gear, but verbally proclaiming that I'm rooting for the Penguins. It's the same thing as somebody who would say they follow Jesus, but don't act as ambassadors for Jesus throughout the week. They live as ambassadors for themselves or for their kingdoms. Or maybe put the other way, it would be people who actually deep down really want to live for themselves, but proclaim, say, wear things that would make others believe that they're truly followers of Jesus. And that's not the way it's supposed to be, right? And we can be guilty of this. I shared in my sermon how I was guilty of this, how I failed to stay focused on Jesus. But this is that reminder, this is that midweek musing time to regather and say, how are you doing if you call yourself a follower of Jesus at being an ambassador for Christ, an ambassador for his kingdom more than your own, more than any other, where you live, where you work, where you play, as you go through your day. Right? So just a quick reminder that if Jesus is Lord, if he is our King, then that dictates how we are to act, the things that we say, the things that we do, because we want to do and say and represent Jesus in everything that we do. Right? And that everything is by our work ethic, by how we do in school, by how we treat neighbors, by how we respond to stress in life, by how we respond to the uncertainty of all kinds of things going on in our nation. Right? Are we doing it as ambassadors of Jesus? Are we doing it as ambassadors of his kingdom, pointing people to him? So may that be what we do. May we be consistent. Not only put on the shirt and the hat, but also let our words be in line with that. So, you know what? Go Flyers, because that's who I'm really rooting for tonight, being consistent with what I'm wearing. And may you and me also, as we go through our week, be consistent not only in saying we follow Jesus, but living as his ambassadors. May you be blessed.